Fort Worth. TCU up to number 11 in the country after pummeling Kansas at Allen Fieldhouse. Tonight, the Horned Frogs welcome in Oklahoma. Ted Emmerich, King McClure with you. King, TCU's win. It is a blackout tonight at Schollmeyer Arena. TCU in the black, Oklahoma in the cream, and off we go. TCU running as usual. And Emmanuel Miller turns it over, looking for Chuck O'Bannon right out of the gate. Oklahoma fresh off a loss to Baylor, their latest gut punch, 62-60 at home. Grant Sherfield has really struggled over the last three halves. He also needs a little bit of help.
Yeah, he does, and he has a lot of options. The Oklahoma team offensively is talented. Defensively, they're just okay. But Grant Sherfield does need some help, and they played really well against Baylor. They just couldn't pull it out at the end.
Late in the shot clock, Sherfield, the number 5 scorer in the Big 12, gives it up. Milos Uzan, the freshman, walked. It's a turnover for OU. TCU, no Eddie Lampkin after his high ankle sprain in the first half against Kansas. So Xavier Cork makes his 4th start of the year and first since mid-December. Chuck O'Bannon connects with a foul. A chance at 3 for the 6th-year senior.
He's a great rebounder, but he's better defensively, but not as good of a rebounder as Eddie Lampkin. So the big question is, will OU be able to compete on the glass with Lampkin out?
Ball the steal, Miles the bucket. TCU the best fast break.
I like this right here. Jalen Hill on Mike Miles. Put length on Mike Miles because Jalen Hill is an excellent defender.
Interesting matchup with Jalen Hill with a 4-inch height advantage. Damian Ball banks it in. It's a triple, and Miller is swallowed up by Sam Godwin.
That's what Sam Godwin can do. He's sneaky athletic, and he brings energy every single time he's on the court.
Noland, open look, and it bounces in for 3. Oklahoma is on the board finally.
Ted, this is something.
Coles in the middle. Xavier Cork is back in. Cork got the start. Hill against the smaller Miles. And Hill banks it home. Second basket for Oklahoma.
And you can tell we haven't seen before in his career. We knew he was a good defender. We knew he was a leader and did all the small things. But now offensively, he's starting to match everything else he does.
TV, nice move. He scoops it in. TCU had not. Dangerous pass. It got to Uzan though. Jacob Groves spotting up, and he banks it in. It's a 3. It's an air ball after his missed 3 earlier. Jacob Groves, no. Brother on the other side, ripped away by TCU. Miles, full speed ahead. Cortez to throw it in. Sherfield, a swish, and a 3. First points of the night for off the mark. Miller leaves it for Ball. Give it to him. Another 3. Damian Ball, just a 29% three-point shooter. He's 2 of 3 tonight, including a banker. Hill inside, tough move.
It's tough to guard.
Coming from the non-conference against weaker competition. Miller going to work against Jacob Groves. Now Cork, got to put it up. Does it just in time, missed the shot, and Miller with the follow. Off the floor here. Uzan, blocked by Cork. His second rejection. Ball leaves it for O'Bannon, he curls it in. TCU in transition is a work of art. Timeout.
TCU is special. Xavier Cork's ability to stay in front of the ball as a big man leads to this beautiful possession, and them dudes can get out and run.
We talked with Lampkin today. No timetable for his return right now, but he says we want to make sure that we take our time and don't rush back. Noland, a strong move. He lays it in with the foul. Noland passes up the 3. Now pulls the trigger, and another bank shot from the outside. Jamie Dixon is right in front of us, and he was just yelling at his team. Next, throw a bounce pass. Don't lob it like that. Miles steps into a three. Yes! Mike Miles with 13.
He's only shooting 30%, but his shot selection is starting to become better, and that's why his percentages are starting to increase.
He has not missed a shot tonight, either from the floor or at the line. Sherfield gets it to fall. His second basket.
He only had 11 points, but he had 11 assists. I think when he's able to share the rock, make his teammates better, I think that's when he's at his very best.
Godwin banging inside, absorbing contact, and he puts it home. And controlled by Miles. TCU out and running again. Peavy puts it up. Oh, it's good! Whoa. TCU winners of 2 of 3 coming in over Kansas State, and then by 23 at Kansas on Saturday. Wells drills the triple. Coming off maybe the best game of his. Cortez with a chance at the three-point play. Misfires, loose ball, and Wells has it. Ahead to Miller for the deuce. Back into the hands of Miles, who has 17. Guarded by Cortez. Miles makes his move. Too strong. Coles is there to clean it up.
And you have to have somebody be able to slide over and crack down on the big.
Shot clock turned off. Oklahoma, one of their last 9 from the floor. Hill, the crossover. He stumbled and lost it out of bounds. Shahade Wells to trigger in. Ball on the move. Here's the heave. It was online. But off target, TCU. Up 44-27 at the half. Mike Miles, perfect. Turnover number 8 for Porter Moser's team. Miles leads all scorers with 17. Miles the blow by, and 2 more for Mike Miles.
That's just too easy.
Oh, Miles poked it free from Sherfield. And Miles lays it home. 21 for Miles. Lampkin loves it. Uzan the only starter on the floor. Cortez not going anywhere. Blocked. Ball hanging. He banks it in. Damian Ball getting downhill. Timeout, Oklahoma. The lead continues to swell for TCU. Ball has 9 points, 3 assists, and a couple of steals. I remember last year, Jamie Dixon said that Ball is the most important player on this team. Nice look for Jacoby Coles here, and Ball has another assist. Okay. Well, that means the world. Sherfield, oh, lost it going up. Wells deflected it. And Micah Peavy with the stuff at the other end. His first career double-double. He's got 9 points and 8 rebounds. Again, hasn't played in 17 days because of a back injury. Hill got around Walker for the bucket. Need a fancy Twitter handle. It's on the birth certificate, right?
Yeah, shout out to my mom and dad.
The best. Coles, a 3-ball.
I mean, they're knocking down shots. They're playing with energy. And it's tough. And if you're OU, the ball just won't go in the hole. I mean, you're struggling to get it in. You're getting decent looks, and it just won't.
Of the 10 teams in the Big 12, ranking in the top 40 entering tonight.
Yeah, that's unheard of. I mean, that's extremely difficult, and it's the best the league has ever been.
And now Schroeder is back on the court.
Yeah, that's huge. And when you're a freshman, you normally step on campus June 1st. So that you can get acclimated to your teammates, you can learn the system, you can just learn how it feels to play college basketball.
Back in for TCU, 25 in the black. Again, no Eddie Lampkin tonight after he suffered the high ankle sprain to his left leg on Saturday. Cortez drains a 3. Oklahoma shooting 30%. And 5 of 17 from 3. Miles with 21 tonight. The drive against the freshman Owe. Miles with 2 more.
It's impressive.
How do you defend a guy who has that kind of giddy-up?
It's really hard. And I think that the best way to try to guard him is you can't let him feel.
Emmanuel Miller, only 4 points tonight. He had just 5 against Kansas. That was a season low. Now Boy in transition for an easy 2.
Gabe would have bounced back after everything that he went through, and the answer to that was yes.
Yes, resounding. Cortez to Tanner Groves. Couldn't finish the dunk.
About 2, 3, 4 months, and now they're a top 5 team in the country. That is extremely impressive.
Jerome Tang might be the National Coach of the Year. Chuck O'Bannon. Oh.
You know what? I had to choose between football or basketball, and I chose basketball because, you know, to play football, you have to be a different breed of a human. You have to be extremely tough mentally, and
He's here tonight. Do you still have football eligibility?
There's no way I'm going back to school.
You're done with that.
I'm done with
Cortez
that.
inside to Sam Godwin for the bucket. Otega Owe over the top. Godwin is there for the tip-in. Wanted to play for OU. Wells, nice move. Cork, 5 to shoot. Got around Godwin, and he lays it in with the right.
Beat by about 25, 30. It's one of those games. I didn't play that much. I was a freshman, and I had like Torian Prince on my team, Ishmael Wainwright, a bunch of great players.
And Eddie Schroeder and one.
Yeah, that's a tough shot right there. And it's one of those games where bad game. The jump, the tip wasn't even right. We didn't even line up right for the tip. And he paused it in the first like 5 seconds, and I was like, oh, this is going to be a long time. Then Ted.
Micah Peavy, punctuation on his night, and one.
Then Ted, we back against the elite Alabama team, who might be the best team in America right now.
Darius Ford missed the 3. Owe takes it away, and he hammers it. Mamisil misfires. Final seconds. Here comes Darius Ford. Sophomore from Fort Worth. Too strong with it. And that does it. No letdown for TCU after the resounding victory over Kansas. It's another blowout for Jamie Dixon's team. 79-52.